When I talk to writers, when I was an assistant, this was before IMDb, right? And I'm bad at it now, but I pretty much knew credits like nobody's business. So you knew that, right? So because we worked at Disney together, and an executive could lean out of his room, cover the phone, and say, "Hey, who was the cinematographer for Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan?" And I go, "Oh, Gain Resher," right? And then he'd go, "Thanks." "Yeah, no, it's Gain Resher. We need to," you know what I'm saying? So, and this probably might go to that question you were asking earlier. I think what we need to remember is, you know, what's the saying? You'll get farther with honey than vinegar.
You should listen. Sorry about that.
Listen, I've gotten
I couldn't let you say that and then not.
I've gotten farther with fire and brimstone. So anyway, I think that what we need to remember to build this community is that when you go to someone, if you go to an executive, or if you go to, you know, my man who has like everybody's email in Oakland, or you go to this guy who you recognize, and I'm not trying to take slam at you, and you go to this brother who, you know, you've seen on White Collar, or you've seen Barbershop, or you got to go to these people with something. You have to respect their position and go to them with something. I'm not saying this is what you did or didn't do, but I'm saying just as an overall global sort of go forth moment. Don't go empty-handed, because that takes away from the work that we've put in to get where we've gotten. And so if you come to me and say, "Hey, I need you to make me a better writer, or a better actor, or a better poet, or whatever," and I don't have any evidence that you're going to do what you can whether I come to you or not, then I'm going to sit down and start to go through a checklist and see if I have time to waste on you. Is waste okay? Okay. And so we can sort of start to build this network where we want to help each other. I've known Quincy and Jeff Clanagan forever. I've never met those cats until this year. You know, and I never wanted to meet them until this year, when I had something to go to them with.
Right.
You know, I've worked at Disney and Paramount and Fox, and I'll see people who are famous, and you know, oh Lord, it's Sidney Poitier. And it is my nature to never go to someone if I don't have anything to give them. Because now, if I have just an inkling, I don't have to sell you my value. You will recognize it.
Got it. Thank you.
You know,
And I think we have time for
This young lady.
the young man on the wall, sir. And I think, all right. We're gonna make this super quick. So, young man, did you have a question?
Go ahead.
Yes. Come on.
I'm a young aspiring actor, and I want you to mentor me, and I want Code Black to mentor me. I have my own film in the Pan-African Film Festival. It's called My Steps Are Ordered. It premieres February 14th at 1:30. And
Good marketing.
thank you.
Good advertising.
And so you just really inspire me both mentally and physically.
That's a great question, actually, now that you bring that up.
how can I turn this dude down?
Exactly.
Right.
He's done so.
Well, one thing that I did want to bring up was this idea of mentorship.
Done.
And this being an apprenticeship business, and everyone, you know, you mentioning, especially Jeff, again and again, that Spike Lee has been instrumental in your career. So if you guys want to speak to that idea of mentorship.
Well, here's the thing real quick about mentorship. Here's the thing real quick. I do this test, and I do this real quick test, because what ends up happening is I'll give out my email, I'll give out my phone number or something, And here's what goes on. By and large, what I found. By and large, you give somebody an email. They'll email you one time, right? And you're busy. Everybody on this panel is busy. Let me just make that clear. So if you don't get an email back, they may email maybe one more time. After that, you are dead to them. Jeff Bird sucks. He's Hollywood. He's Hollywood. He's Hollywood. I emailed him twice. He didn't hit me back. Let me tell you something. I warn you guys right now, so don't take my number or my email if you don't want to wait about 7 emails before I respond.
Thank you.
It's persistence overcomes resistance. And if you are, and don't just send me crazy emails. If you send me an email, then have something to say in that email. Hey, Jeff, just wanted to send you an email, I did this, or just wanted to send you an email, my film got into this festival, just wanted to send you an email, I just wrote this thing, I know you're busy. You know, give the people on this panel enough credit to know that they're busy. Busy. People running companies, they're busy. So when you send an email, the next festival don't be like, yo, he never even hit me back. That dude right there in the panel.
Thank you, got it. So we're gonna take this gentleman in the back. Go ahead.
I got a quick question to Jeff's point.
And please stand and project. Thank you.
I got a quick question to Jeff's point. You talk about